Northwestern, something that we're not accustomed, at least we haven't seen a lot on the game film that we've been given to Northwestern, but we have seen him do it.
Let's see Ryan pop into the middle there. Right middle.
Nagger with the ball to the free throw line to the corner. Hodges, good save in the right corner. He'll throw it back up top to Randy with the one-arm. Well, take it top of the key, guarded by Alexander. Now worked off to the right side. Hodges off a skip play, intercepted. But Al's inadvertently, no, it was finally touched by Al.
Right, turnover.
Good also by Richardson as he kind of gets the save. Randy Davis very, very animated with the other four teammates on the floor about the passing. It was not a very good, hard, crisp pass. Pledge wants the inbound right of the basket, and into the corner is Hodges. He leave him wide open. They'll skip it to the corner to Nijliger on the catch. Nick to the right elbow, back to the top Hodges, over to Randy left wing side. He'll dribble to the top of the key. He'll go to the right side to Nijliger. We'll patient on offense. Randy in the corner for three. He's short. Rebound taken, and a foul will be called on Renz behind the back.
Jeremy trying to get in there to make something happen on that offensive rebound. Just couldn't get it done.
Our officials for tonight's game, Greg Giggler, James Robinson, and Butch Lehman. David Spencer is the alternate official for tonight's game. 2 minutes gone by in the first, and Northwestern trailing by 1, 3-2. Maggot on the right side, got it. Maggot takes him, gets by him. Baseline drive, kicks, and it's going to be a whistle, and stepping out of bounds was Northwestern.
Defense by 2 overs for Northwestern, 0 for Plymouth.
That's a tough call. So I thought Maggot got rid of that ball before he landed, but official said nope, that was not the case. So turnover, that's a second turnover on Maggot in this first quarter. Plymouth basketball, Hodges in the front court. Goes to the left side, now looking back to Hodges. 3-2 zone throw here at Northwestern. Now worked around. Northwestern does a good job switching their defenses too in midstream. Andy Davis got it high by Alexander. To the right side, Nijliger can't find Welch in a post. Now Davis penetrates to the corner. Nijliger for three. Oh, it rolled out, tipped out, and it's going to be grabbed by Hodges for Plymouth. Austin to the free throw line. Spin move. Now to Renz, left wing side. Renz to Nijliger, left corner. Nijliger back to the top. Randy. Here comes a long three. Forced it short. Long rebound. Hodges got it back again. Underneath the Welch, intercepted. And will grab it. Hodges didn't give a good pass there, and it was picked off. Here's Maggot trying to drive in, spin in the lane. Now he leans in for the shot, draws the foul, traveled first.
3 turnovers on Maggot.
Coach does not like that call. Maggot goes to the official, and the official runs and said, hey, listen, this is what you did, son. So it was that kind of move that 32 Valley was complaining about today.
Just got to get a good three look here. See if we can go inside and we've had several opportunities, but we've rushed them.
Hodges has the basketball across the timeline, and he'll get it off to Randy on the right wing. Back to Nijliger, right side Randy. Maggot goes back to the top of Nijliger. Slung around the Hodges, nothing inside. Goes to the far corner off the screen. Randy a three. Hits it!
There we go.
6-2 Plymouth, 4.5 to go in the first. Jim Gish with a worried look on his face to our left. On the post up, Xavier Sanders got by Welch, laid it in.
Yeah, that's worked out.
So Northwestern takes advantage of the inside game. The presence of Sanders, who gets on the board, 6-4 now. Plymouth with a lead. Randy at the top of the key, looks left, goes that way to Hodges. Hodges still looking, and now getting some room to work some magic here. Hodges. Now they switch, and it's going to be taken by Nijliger to try to penetrate the lock. Alexander, man, was able to force that travel, so Northwestern with a chance to tie.
Good collapsing defense by Northwestern there. And watch out that they don't try to start going inside to Xavier.
Ryan Welch is going to have to figure out a way to slow that man down somehow or deny that entry pass. There's Maggot giving it up to Richardson. Richardson at the top of the key. Richardson guarded by Hodges, comes to the right wing side, goes to the corner, handled there by Beachy. Beachy dribbled in, avoided the double team, and he threw it away. Beachy threw it away. Great defensive shift by Plymouth, forced that errant pass.
4 turnovers already in the first 3 minutes here by Northwestern Tigers.
Unfortunately, though, it's only a 2-point lead for Plymouth, 6-4.
Very similar to this morning's game.
Hodges has the basketball off to the left of Nijliger. Now top of the key to Hodges again. Cassell is going to drop it. Here's a lob down to Welch. Shot fake, put it down, back out. Hodges for three. It's up. It's no good. Rebound spins. Back to the top, Randy. He shot fakes, drives the lane, kicked it to the corner. Here's Maggard's three. It's off the rim, and the rebound Sanders. The guy that looks couldn't get it. Hodges, the Maggard on the run. Body by Rims, and that's a foul on him.
Jeremy picks up number 2.
Well, we got the look slow and we moved the ball well, and that's got to be an encouraging sign.
Maybe just stand knock it down. We're just not knocking him down like we were about 5 games ago.
Well, we struggled in the early portion of today's game against Hammond Clark, you might recall, in that first quarter.
Right.
We ended up overcoming it and shooting over 50% for the game, but Maggard inbounds right to the basket here for Northwestern. Maggard will lob it out, and it'll be caught by Richardson on the right. Brandon Merrill, the sophomore. And left to Sanders, double team, can't find anybody underneath. Dumped it back out, Richardson, down to Maggard. His three on the way, off the rim. Good offensive board and stepping out of bounds. Was Merrill, and it'll be Plymouth ball. Merrill tried to call timeout before he landed, but the official said no.
Ben blocked him out and pushed him out of bounds, and he caught it and it was falling out of bounds, and it was Plymouth ball.
Hodges playing the point. With 3 minutes left to go in the first, it's a 2-point difference. Plymouth has a 6-4 lead. 3 minutes left. Here's Randy on the right wing side. Davis looking top of the key. Welch down to Neiliger, left angle high. Over to Hodges on the left corner. He'll dribble back to the top, and now on to Neiliger, in left to Welch. Nice step move, layup score. It's a big move on Sanders and beat him for the layup. 8-4. Here's trying to dribble in Richardson, and he drove the foul.
Well, they call him tight again tonight. That was not much of a foul.
I'll make a correction. That was Merrill who drew the foul as he tried to get a baseline drive in.
Neiliger picks up his first, team's third.
2:44 to go in the opening quarter. It'll be an inbound right of the basket here for Northwestern. Maggard gets it to Sanders. Now to Richardson at the top of the key. Taylor hands it right back out to Maggard. He's got the point. Shot fake on the three. They'll go off to the left to Richardson. Richardson tries to end up to Sanders. He's well out in no man's land, so he kicks it out top. Here's a three on the way by Richardson. Good. Got around a hook, a screen, and he was able to score that three. 8-7 now, Plymouth. Neiliger to Hodges, almost stolen by Maggard. Hodges got it back, and he just gets it over to Neiliger at the top. Neiliger dumps it down to Falstich. Back up Neiliger. We'll be patient here. Back row to Falstich. Shot fake. Underneath to the cutter Welch. Layup score. Great look by Sammy. 10-7 Plymouth.
The big guy came over on Sam. That left wide open.
Maggard lobbed down on to Sanders. He catches too far underneath. Still manages to get and do the foul.
Throw up defense.
Sanders, he's a strong kid. At 6'6", 6'7". And this kid is very athletic, as Larry mentioned. He's got a great upper build and could have a pretty good future.
That's Nick's second. That did not go against Ryan.
2 minutes left to go in the first. Xavier Sanders at the free throw line is going to deliver the free throw and bury it. Coming off a 15-point performance against Kankakee Valley. He was 3 of 3 from the line earlier today. So here we go. Second free throw by Sanders. It's up, and that's good as they roll around. Back to a 1-point lead for Plymouth, 10-9. Under 2 to go, and Hodges has the basketball. They'll bring it across the timeline. Randy will pop out, and there's where Hodges goes to. Randy on the right angle high, now to Neiliger at the top. Nick left side to Hodges. Hodges looking, reverse to back to Randy, left angle, down to the corner of Neiliger. Down low to Welch. Shot that travel.
That bumped him, caused him to travel.
It looked like Ryan thought about dishing it, and by the time that decision was made, he traveled because he realized he could have powered it up.
Looking for Sam when he really just needed to go up with that one. We're both very concerned about where Xavier Sanders is, as I would be too if I was playing down there with Sam and Ryan.
But we look controlled. And I guess that's the encouraging part. Problem is we haven't taken advantage of the turnovers Northwestern has had in this first quarter. Now they're a point away. And there's a lot down to the Sanders on a double team. Shoots over it from 5 and rolls it in. So Xavier gets on the board, and it's 11-10. That's his fourth point of the first quarter. Caleb Haddon into the game on the right wing side. Now to Falstich, back out Davis. Reverse it back to Haddon up and shoot it. Now top to Randy. Here comes his three off the mark. And Haddon a big rebound. Saves it for Plymouth. The Falstich who pops out, now to Davis. Left corner Hodges. Hodges looking. Now into the paint. Here's Falstich up strong. Who banks it in? I'll tell you, Sam Falstich has been our X factor so far. 12-11 Plymouth. Maggard, and the post up Sanders. On the left low block, backing up on Welch, stepped it off. Maggard lost his screen, kicked it back to Sanders, great catch, but he lost his shot. Now to Richardson at the top of the key. He can't find a shot, gets it to Maggard. Maggard uses a high pick, and now Maggard one-on-one lobbed underneath. Good catch there by Merrill, turns, fires, drew the foul. That stops the clock at 42 seconds left to go in the first. Still a 1-point lead, Plymouth.
But this is a very powerful offensive team. They have weapons out of weapons. Missed the shot, so it'll be a 2-shot foul.
The free throw line making the first one is Brandon Merrill, the sophomore. They tied the game up at 12.
3 for 3 now from the free throw line is Northwestern.
Merrill had a 5-point morning against Kankakee Valley where he was 3 or 4 from the line. So it's tied up at 12, and this to give Northwestern the lead. It's up. Good. 13 to 12 is your score in Plymouth. We'll have 40 seconds to try to take the lead going into the second quarter. Hodges has the basketball. Northwestern showing a 3-2 right now defensively, and they're not even ball pressuring. Hodges just dribbling right now with no count, running down the clock, which shows 25 seconds left to go in the first. 13 to 12, Northwestern has the lead. Hodges looks over at Coach Scott, gets the play call with 18 seconds left. Hodges with 14, and here we go. We started. Caleb Haddon on the left side of Hodges. Looking for Randy. Now he's got the ball with 8 seconds. Randy back to Hodges. Over to Haddon. Haddon lob underneath for Randy. Great catch, but he can't shoot it. Now he fires. Missed it. Rebound. Haggard. And he doesn't get the shot away. And we'll have a whistle. That will end the first quarter. 13 to 12. Northwestern has the lead after 1 on AM 1050 Sports.
Warriors, Panthers and Tigers, Pilgrims and Minutemen, Raiders and Chargers alike. You're all living in Lake City. Lake City Bank, member FDIC.
13 to 12, Northwestern has the lead. Plymouth has the ball as we begin the second quarter, Ray.
Well, as we figured, Northwestern shooting very well. 84, Plymouth shooting 41%, and that's the difference right there.
Coach Gee used to stay off the court while we have the ball because he was just about 2 feet away from our player of the basketball trying to direct his defense. Corner Haddon for 3. Missed it. Lost it. Goes to the save, but right to Northwestern, and Merrill winds up with it. Gives it out to Maggard. Half a minute gone by in the second. Maggard with the ball. One of them with Hodges. Leans in, turns, fires a floater, and got it. Boy, he just makes that look effortless.
He does.
15 to 12, Northwestern, and Maggard gets on the board for the first time. Haddon with the basketball. Corner Hodges. Hodges looking, there's Foster. Stitch, now to Haddon. Haddon to the right.
Randy really needs to touch the ball.
They're working over Randy. Now Haddon for 3 at the top. Off the rim, no. And a rebound again. Nowhere but a white jersey and Fostich was blocked out on the play. There's another 3 by Maggard. Off the rim, rebound. Sanders go over the back, but he got the ball, picks it up. Can't finish. Loose ball deflects to Randy. He comes over it. He's on the run up the right wing side. Plymouth trailing by 3. You need a bucket here. Fostich to Haddon. Haddon doesn't take it. Goes down low in the Welch. Up strong. Score! I thought he spun it and missed it, but he did draw the foul.
A strong post move by Ryan Welch.
Got to get on Sanders. So that foul goes on Xavier Sanders.
And that's his first.
Ryan Welch will react to shooting. Will go to the free throw line. He comes in at 62% on the season. From the free throw line in the postseason, he's 9 to 12. Too hard on that free throw, and so that's a miss. 15 to 12 to score. Haddon checks out, 9 minutes back into the game for Plymouth. Ryan Welch will get his second free throw coming. And here it is. It's up, and that is no good either. So Plymouth fails to get points with the clock stopped. And it's 15 to 12 in favor of Northwestern. Baseline drive, Merrill, flipped up a loud shot, traveled. We got another turnover by Northwood. Paul Stitch will be in from the left. Will be Hodges with the touch. Uncontested until he gets to the timeline. And here we go. Nylinger. Hodges back to Nylinger. Little post up. Sam's going to drive, lay it up. And his shot partially blocked, it looked like.
Yep,
and here comes Northwestern on the miss. Maggard to the right wing. Richardson. Stutter step, right baseline drive. Reverse layup, got it. 17-12 Northwestern. Nylander slows it down. Now to Hodges over to Randy. Down on the top. Folk on his three. He's open. Didn't take it. Back to Randy. Good stutter step. Floats in a runner. From down 4. 17-14. Needed defensive stop. Maggard gets by Hodges. Flips a pass over to Sanders. Great catch. Had his pass deflected. It's loose on the ground. Hodges had it. It's still loose. Hodges got it back to Fostich. Now to Nylander. The run. Nick shoots. Nice pass. So turnover by Northwestern. Plymouth trails by a point now. 17-16. Northwestern quickly back on offense with Sanders. Popping a right elbow jumper and nailing it over Schaefer. Woo, that's tough. 19-16. Northwestern with the lead again. Davis has the basketball. 1-on-1 with Castle. Now to the right wing side. Nylander. Can't find his interior. Now Fostich back out to Randy. Shot fake 3. Back to the right corner, Nick. He's open. He's got to hit one, but he misses. Here's Maggard on the long rebound, and on the run he goes. Leads in the middle. Scores.
Big high rebound.
Long rebound leads to transition bucket for Northwestern. That's happened the last couple of trips down. And the Northwestern fans loving what they're seeing, making some noise. 21-16 Northwestern. Hodges to Fostich. Back out to Hodges. Down to 4.5 to go in the second. Northwestern's got a run go. In left there, Fostich. Shot fake. Got the ball back to the block. Flips it up and this time draws the foul. And is that on Sanders? Nope, I think that's on Castle. We'll see. No, that's on Sanders. That's true.
Sanders picks up another big foul.
Good job by Sam, staying strong.
I tell you what, though, Sanders didn't go for that ball fake like a lot of great athletes. He's tried to stay on the ground.
Sam Fostich goes to the free throw line for some big free throws here where he's 60% on the season. There's one. 21-17, Caleb Haddon's going to check back into the game, this time for Austin Hodges. And Ryan Welch is going to come back in here in a moment for Sam Fostich. Fostich will get his second free throw opportunity. And the free throw's good. 21-18, that's the score. Northwestern has the lead with 4:25 to go. They have the basketball. And Alexander will give it to Maggard.
And Sam gets the 3 points, the 2 points and the foul on Sanders. So let's see if we can get one more on him here in this quarter.
Maggard with the basketball on the right wing side, got it up by Schaefer. And it's to the top. Merrill, left side, Richardson for 3 in the corner. Short, long rebound, Sanders got it. Kicks it back out to Maggard, they'll start it again. Maggard shot fakes, dribbles, dumps it off to Sanders who lost the ball. Nice too far underneath, threw it away almost. Grabbed back by Merrill, flips up a shot, missed it. Sanders got the miss. Schaefer called for the foul from behind. We got the loose ball twice, Larry, we just couldn't grab it.
Right, couldn't get it out of there.
21-18, and Sanders will go back to the free throw line for Northwestern.
Well, has 10 points in the game.
Free throw is up, and Sanders will hit.
Wow, he's a stud player.
Back into the game for the Tigers is Kirk Beachy, and taking a seat to be Taylor Richardson. Sanders, this kid is a great low post athlete, seals his defender well. He's aggressive as we've seen already in this first half. Misses that free throw, Welch a good rebound. And here comes Davis. Under 4 to go in the second, Plymouth trailing 22-18. First it in the corner, Davis a 3. Can he hit? Nope, rebound. Didn't get up, loose ball. Schaefer got it back. Schaefer looks to go up for the layup. Baked it home.
Lane Schaefer.
Did Schaefer to come back at that. Plymouth trails 2. There's Beachy traveling in, threw it wildly, grabbed by Sanders to the far corner. Here's Merrill driving, kicked it, stolen off of Schaefer's hands out of bounds. Good job by the BSU product. They'll be heading to Ball State University for football, but right now, looking good on the court. A couple of nice plays. Sanders will check out of the game for...
Both coaches looking at the fact that Sanders is out of the game.
Alexander replaces him. Beachy to the right side, Merrill into the corner. Maggard for three. Goes short. Took the run and saved by Merrill. Goes up to the lean in. Draws the foul. Don't be correct. Turnover Northwestern. Well, Madden's going to check out as Ben and Merrill will come in for him.
Coach wants somebody that can block somebody out right now. And again, this is the exact same thing that Northwestern did in the first game.
Right, he's been the victim of a couple of miscues defensively. There's Davis from the left elbow to the near side, down here to the right corner. Davis, left baseline drive, way up, missed it. Didn't get fouled, loose ball, Beachy grabs. Now to Maggard on the right wing side, guarded by Davis. Down to the post up, Castle against Renz. Castle gets the outlet, there's Maggard top of the key. Maggard behind the back dribble, lost it, then he's able to tip it back on the dive. And a travel, no, a late whistle, and a reach in by Elliott. He had Merrill trapped, but he stepped through apparently and drew the foul.
1-1, 2-point game.
22-20, Northwestern has the lead. And a free throw coming up here for the Tigers. And at the free throw line, it's Brandon Merrill. Merrill's free throw is up and good. So it's a 23-20 lead for the Tigers. 2:46 remaining here in the second quarter. Second free throw by Merrill. He looked good on both there.
Yeah, it's a solid team.
Yes, it is.
Solid player.
24-20, Northwestern. Plymouth with the ball. Davis, right side Elliott. Can't find an interior lead, so he'll dribble out to the top, give it off to Randy. Randy, looking for Nylander, got a little carry. Renz to the left elbow, double dribble. Oh! It's knocked out of his hands. Knocked out of his hands. So, a turnover by Plymouth, and now Northwestern has a chance to open it up here. Well, that's a 4-point deficit. Northwestern with 2:20 left. That's Maggard with the basketball.
Need to get a stop somehow, some way.
Well, with Sanders out, I don't know if this team is going to be quick to shoot here. Beachy on the left side. Can't find anything inside, and he can't attack. Got to the corner, good catch by Maggard. Saving it from out of bounds. Maggard gets it out to the left wing side. Battle there by Merrill. Now to the right wing, Maggard again. Got it up by Renz. Maggard goes right baseline. He played himself in the corner. Found his cutter, Alexander. Offensive foul, no. Right up good. Oh, boy. Alexander went in the right shoulder and got away with it. 6-point lead, Northwestern. Now Nylander to the right side, Elliott. Elliott needs to dump it off. There's Williams. Right back Nylander to the top, Elliott. Elliott to Nylander. Now to Renz. Back out Nylander. Here comes a three. Can he hit? Nope. Short again, and the rebound Castle. Maggard grabs it with a minute 15 left. Maggard one-on-one with Davis. Goes to the near side, Beachy. There you go to the spread. Yes, sir. Maggard has it. One-on-one with Elliott. Maggard still with it. Now to Merrill with 56 seconds left. He'll reverse it back to Maggard on the near side. He's hanging around that 10-second line. Elliott right now gets on him to get a count. Maggard gets a return pass from Merrill. So it's Maggard near the timeline again. Lobs it far side to Beachy. Reversed it back to the right side. Handled there by Merrill. Stripped to the ball by Davis. Davis gets it. And then finds Renz. We got a half a minute to go. Randy Davis's effort. Down there. Now he comes up limping. Now to Nylander. Right side Randy. A long three. Up. No. Rebound loose. And Colosso grabs the rebound.
Man, body's flying in there on that rebound.
Randy is hurting. Now he goes in to play defense and dumped it off, and Randy gets called for the blocking foul. He's favoring that left leg of his, and I wonder if it's that thigh again. So, it'll be a shooting opportunity for Maggard. With 5 seconds left. So Maggard at the free throw line, coming off a 14-point performance against Valley, will go to the first free throw. It's up, it's no good. Rebound Maggard. 3 seconds to get up quick, Nick. He does. Right side. 1 second to haul up a three at the buzzer. Missed it short. 26-20, Northwestern here in the Country Auto Center halftime show. Country Auto Center, where everybody gets a great deal. We're back with our Beef Baby Sports Desk and Scott Masters after this timeout. It'll be Northwestern basketball. Now they will be going right to left. Opposite of the first half. Maggard will be the lead quarterback here as he looks to go off to the right side. Handled there by Beachy, forced it into Xavier Sanders. He has to kick it to the corner, worked right around the Maggard. Maggard penetrates the lane, steps it off. Beachy lost it. Maggard outlets. Randy's on the rod. So right away Northwestern turnover. Randy layup shot. Draws the foul.
Thank you. Nice defense again. I tell you, these are great athletes. Taylor Richardson hung right with Randy, which no one has done all year. And finally, before he hit the ground, Randy gets the foul.
Well, he was smart enough to just try to get a foot race with him instead of trying to bump him.
Right.
Here's Randy at the free throw line, and this one is up, and that is good.
That's where we need Randy. That's his first free throw of the night.
His 9th point on the evening. And now it's 26-21. Second free throw on its way, and Randy will hit.
That's the man.
So Plymouth trails by 4, and they need another defensive stop here. Beachy to the right side, Richardson. Top of the key, actually Beachy now will go left side to Maggard outside the perimeter. Now to Richardson on the right wing. Penetrates, throws up a wild shot, missed it short, rebound off Randy. Wobbling to Sanders, shot fake off the easy two. They had the ball, and it rolled right off of us, and Northwestern scores, 28-22. Davis, left elbow, looks for an outlet. There's Nyland. Right back in the third corner, Randy. Randy's going to penetrate, flip it to the corner. Hodges left open for three. It's up, it's short. Rebound tip. Wells got it. Goes up strong and scores.
There we go. Ryan Wells getting his job done.
Gotta want it. Got to want it. Don't you showed it there. Here's Maggard on the left wing side, 28-24 Northwestern. They have the basketball. Richardson top of the key. Richardson goes to the right to Maggard in the corner. Blasted underneath the Beachy. Bodies his way up and layup. Scored in the foul on Hodges.
I just got there late on the rotation. And it burned us.
So it's a 6-point lead, and Beachy to the free throw line and trying to make it 7. Kirk Beachy, a 6-foot senior, had 10 points. In this morning's game against Kankakee Valley, he was the younger brother of Kyle Beachy. He was a starter last year for the 2A state champs, and the free throw missed. So it's only a 6-point deficit from it with the basketball. Davis, stutter step from 3, kicks it out to Hodges, back to Davis in the far corner. Skipped it around, Nylander open. Can he hit a 3? Nope, wrong. Maggard grabs it, and here he comes. Nylander now frustrated with himself. Maggard walk. Good defense by Hodges, stopping the momentum. He was thought about going to the right, and then he realized Richardson was open on the left by then. He stutter stepped without putting the ball down.
9th turnover now for Northwestern.
And Plymouth has got to figure out a way to take advantage of it. Plymouth with 8 points off turnovers in that first half. Plymouth only had 4 turnovers in that first half, with 4 points were scored off by Northwestern. Nylander penetrates the lane, goes for the layup, missed it. And Sanders coughed it up. Davis looks for the steal. Got it back to Plymouth. Now it walks back to Randy. An NBA 3. Got it!
Randy Davis.
3-point deficit now. What a huge bucket by Randy Davis. Well, Plymouth looks like they may get a little life now. Let's see if the defense can show it. Beachy on the left side of the interior. Sanders, double team. Kick it back out. Caught Richardson. Here comes his 3. Off the rim, no good. Sanders a big board. A shot. Got tangled up with his own man. That's why he missed it. Here comes Davis on the outlet. Davis dumped it off to Nylander. Right back left side to Davis. Davis looking, still looking. Going to take top of the key. Davis gets by Alexander. Alexander off that switch. And he's going to take him lead. Missed it due to foul.
We're going to see the Randy Davis third quarter here, I'm afraid. No choice because Nick is just not hitting. The first Randy back of the line.
And maybe that last miss by Nick was the first emotional thing I saw him actually have, and I'm hoping maybe that might get that focal level up a little more for him as Davis with the free throw missed it. Plymouth in that first half.
He's having done well all year, Tony, playing 2 games in one day. I'm really not sure why. This is an athletic team.
Second free throw will be up, and this is, get in there, gets the home roll. Plymouth trails by 2, 30-28. We're putting pressure on the ball, but Beachy will end up with it. Beachy brings the ball up about 40% of the time, this being one of them for Northwestern. Left side of Richardson doubled the ball, got it down, double team, tipped it off to Beachy. He fouled and scored.
Nice catch by Beachy. Man, that was a poor pass.
Caught that right in the breadbasket.
He sure did.
Beachy is a strong and very physical player. And it's 32-28 on the bucket, and he's looking to get an extra point here with this free throw. It's up and good. 33-28. 5:10 to go in the third. Davis with the basketball, left corner, Hodges, stop Randy. Randy, looking, Randy gets it to Nick on that wing side. Nick denied the baseline drive, dumped it off. Welch, Davis. Now to Hodges, reverse it back to Randy. Randy wants to go baseline with a drive, and he doubles off. That's a tough call right there, but that's it. That push. So, turnover Plymouth. Northwestern's going to try to grab this momentum opportunity. Maggard with the basketball. Maggard spins on Hodges. Got away the walk himself. Alexander now works it in the hands of Beachy. Down low to Sanders. Double team to the cutter. Maggard underneath. Fumbled the ball. Got it back. He gets it back to Sanders. He holds the ball up strong. Spin move. Shoots over everybody and drew the foul. So the clock stops at 4:32 and it's 33-28.
Hodges picks up the foul.
Yeah. Timeout will be called by John Scott. Good timeout by John. We're going to try to get a game plan here real quick. Momentum is swung over to the Northwestern side. And he doesn't want this one to get out of hand here. 33-28. In favor of Northwestern. We're back after this 30-second timeout. Going to break by John Scott, folks. As the free throw by Sanders is good. 34-28 now, Northwestern. And if Plymouth is able to come back, I'm going to tell you exactly what John Scott said, verbatim. The free throw is up and good. So Sanders hits the free throw. And it's a 7-point lead here for Northwestern, 35-28. Hodges with the basketball, top, he gives it to Randy. Nice stutter step around Alexander, left elbow fade away, jumper missed it. That's the shot we wanted. Here's Maggard up across the timeline. Stripped by Davis, nope, he's fouled him.
Hodges picks up number 3.
Is that Randy or is that Hodges? That is Hodges.
Out of bounds underneath.
So the clock stops at 4:15 here in the third. Inbound, Northwestern right of the basket to Sanders. Zover looks, skips it out from top, works around right side. Maggard shot fake 3. Dumps underneath Alexander, floats it in.
Nice ball movement.
Northwestern opening up this lead now, 37-28. Right side, Neilinger into the corner. Neilinger dumps it down low to Welch, stolen away. Good defense by Richardson and Maggard. Maggard winds up with it on the offense. Nice no look, finding Richardson in the corner. Stepping down to Beachy. Beachy to Alexander at the free throw line. Gets around Welch. Draws the foul. Banks it in. Don't walk. The Sanders called with the travel. Well, there's a stop. Now we got to capitalize.
Caleb and Sam come in.
Well, it's gut check time for the Plymouth Pilgrims. 3:46 to go in the third, 37-28. 9-point lead. They don't want to get it in the double digits. Davis drives the lane, flips up. Oh, that's good! And get a foul! Oh, baby, what a bucket! Man, oh man, have we seen that countless times this year. Davis will go to the free throw line and try to complete a 3-point play. That's a huge bucket.
Down 7, this could put us down 6.
Mark that shot down, Larry, as being a real big shot if Plymouth can come back here and win this one. The free throw up by Randy. Got the roll. 37-31. Northwestern with the lead. This is Maggard. Closed by Hodges. Into the lane. Lost the ball off his foot. Good ball. Yeah. So there's a turnover that we need. And now let's see if Plymouth can take advantage of it. Welch has the basketball and will give it to Hodges. Big basket here. Hodges across the timeline. Plymouth trailing by 6. Randy in the right corner, now to Falstich. Hodges. Reverse of Randy, and the ball deflected by Maggard out of bounds. He was trying to buy the call from the official. Yeah, he wouldn't buy him. No. Welch will inbound right in front of the Plymouth bench off to our right court side. Ryan gets it into the hands of Hodges, now to Davis. Davis, right elbow to Hodges, right wing. Austin in the post-up, Welch. Oh, Ryan turns, he's got it. Hand for 3. Off the mark. Welch knocks the ball loose. It's chased after. Welch got it back. Underneath the Falstich. Shot fake. Puts it up. Score! Nice ball break. 37-33. 2:50 left to go in the third. Maggard on the right side of Richardson. Austin trying to post up on Falstich, who won't let it happen. Richardson tries, got away with a walk. Welch not missed it. Great pick off by Falstich. Down to Hodges. To Randy on the run. Layup. Score! Score! Plymouth trailed by 2. 37-35 and a timeout by Coach Kidd and Northwestern. 2:28 to go in the third. This was far from over. This is Southern basketball and 10-54. First Federal Savings Bank knows that not everyone needs the same kind of check. They were trailing by as much as 9 a moment ago. Stepping into the lane and walking is Maggard. Good defense by Davis. So Plymouth now will have a chance for the tie. 2:18 to go. Hodges with the basketball. Plymouth trailing by 2. We're in the third quarter. Stitch hops out, kicked it out, had the 3. Go to Plymouth leads by 1. Caleb Haddon. Inside out basketball. That's what it's all about. Something on the floor, so that's why they stop play. Now Plymouth needs to stop. Sam took it at the basket. Plymouth fans down. Kicks it out to Caleb for the 3. There's a lob into Sanders. Lost the ball, turns, fires over Welch. Scores and draws the foul right back. Well, they go back into the inside game, and nothing Welch could do there. Sanders, just a great athletic move there for Northwestern. He is just a stud. 39-38 Northwestern, and Sanders will have a chance to make this a 2-point lead. Xavier Sanders, as we talked about, scored 10 first-half points against Kankakee Valley yesterday. Only had 5 in the second half. Missed the free throw. 1-point lead Northwestern to Plymouth ball. Davis, top of the key. Want to penetrate. Dumped it to Falstich. Shot fake. Underneath the wall. Layup. They got blocked. Falstich does the ball back. He gets fouled. So that is Falstich is coming up big once again. Wayne Schaefer now is going to check back in for Plymouth. We got a bounce play here. Can't throw the ball away on this out of bounds play. Falstich will inbound left of the basket here. Falstich into the corner, heading open. Doesn't take it. Now back to Falstich. Shot fake. Block. Great block by Sanders. Perfect. Got it, Sanders. Here's Haggard, 1-on-1 to the left wing side. Dumped it off. Here's a shot up and missing the left rebound. Castle and the foul on Haddon. So, foul on Haddon. Castle got position, Larry, because we let him go. And that's what the officials saw. Saw reaching on Haddon and inbound Northwestern right of the basket. Maggard will look to inbound right of the basket for Northwestern. Gets the ball handed to him from the official. And it's lobbed out. Randy got a steal. He's got a breakaway layup. The mid-court. Here's the lead. Mercy, what an athletic play by Randy Davis. That's just one in the basketball more. 40-39 Plymouth. This is still with the basketball. Left side of Maggard. 1-on-1 with Hodges. Maggard trying to direct some traffic into Sanders. In between the blocks. Now right elbow. Sanders couldn't get it on the big guy. to go here in the third. Plymouth will have a chance to open up the 1-point lead. Hodges with the basketball. Top of the key. Pulls it back out. Are we going to go for the final shot? Yes, we will, but we're going to have some motion. Haddon. Back to Hodges. Hodges, top of the key. Fostage pops out with his touch. Back to Hodges, right side, right corner, Hayden. Haddon down to Schaefer. Back out. Hodges. Hodges. No count. 40 seconds to go in the third. Got a false stitch right elbow. Back to Randy. Now to Hodges. 34 seconds left to go in the third. A 1-point lead Plymouth. Hodges again with 28 seconds. We get a new play call here with 20 seconds. No count here on Hodges. Down to 18 seconds. 15 seconds. 40-39 Plymouth. 12 seconds and now we're in motion. Hodges gets it to Randy. 8 seconds. Randy 7 seconds. Right baseline triple team. Back out to Schaefer. 5 seconds. Off a hand hand. 2 seconds. A long three at the horn. Off the rim. Well, we're through three. And it's 40-39. Plymouth has climbed back into the lead. Folks, don't go anywhere, Bodie. Very tough Fort Wayne Blackhawks. They must have made that game look very easy. So congratulations once again to Triton on their victory. All right, folks, we got 8 minutes of exciting basketball still remaining here. And it's 40-39 Plymouth leading Northwestern. To the right side, Randy Davis. To the top, Hodges. Left side, Haddon. Caleb looking, popping out, false stitch, no touch, now into the corner, Hodges. In the far corner, Hodges still the basketball, dribbles once to the top, Haddon, reversed it back over into Hodges' hands. Hodges looking, he pops the jumper, got it! Oh boy, Hodges! 42-39, a big bucket there on point guard. Half a minute into this fourth quarter. Maggard with the basketball for Northwestern. Maggard looking, oh, great defense! And Maggard able to find Kossel. Kossel will dump it off to Richardson. Richardson reverse it to Xavier Sanders. Up to the cutter. Beachy turns on Schaefer. Nowhere to go but back out to Richardson. Richardson, not a Maggard. Shot fake three, got Schaefer to leave his feet. Maggard flips a jumper, missed it. Rebound Haddon. Down on the hands of Hodges to Davis. Davis cuts through the middle, into the lane, hops through, walk. They called the hop step, the walk. 42-39 is score remains with a minute gone by here in the fourth. Plymouth has the lead. Tom Scott living with that call. Maggard with the basketball. Wants to go to the right side, Richardson. Richardson to the top, Xavier at the free throw line. Now back out at the perimeter to Beecher. Beachy denied the left baseline. Davis hawking him. Now to Maggard, guarded by Falstich. Maggard looking. Maggard still looking. To the right side of Richardson. Richardson down to the top again. Kossel down low to Xavier. We lost him and he scores. Beat us on the backdoor play, and now it's Northwestern trailing by a bucket, or by 1 point. 42-41. Plymouth has the lead. Davis with the ball. Left side to Hodges. Hodges at the top of the key. Will go to Falstich to a double and in for Northwestern. And he throws it in fine standard. Turnover Plymouth. And now Beachy, not a Maggard. Spin moving the lane. Got an opening. Found Kossel for two. They lead by 1. They broke us down. Yeah, very easy. Hodges with a tough pass there that should have been made. Now Plymouth trails by 1 point. Davis drives the lane, got fouled. No bucket. So Randy will go to the free throw line here. Only the 5th foul. No, it's only the 5th foul inbound Plymouth. Ryan Welch now checks in for Blaine Schaefer. So we got Falstich, Schaefer, Falstich, Welch, Davis, Hodges, and Haddon. Lob out top of the key. Davis shot fake, right elbow, kick it to the ring. Hodges for three in the corner. In and out. And the rebound, Beachy. Boy, that was in and out. I thought he drained it. To the right side, Maggard wants the three. He scores. 46-42 Northwestern. Just like that. Northwestern. They get the momentum right back. Davis with 5:20 to go. Right side Hodges. Now to Welch in the interior. Kicks it back out to Randy. Well, they are hawking him with two people. Davis to the corner, Haddon in the for three. It's up. He shoots and scores. Plymouth trails by one, 46-45. Maggard, top of the key, lob in. Beachy deflected by Haddon. So good job by Haddon deflecting that interior lob. Now Nick Maggard comes in for Haddon. Caleb with a big bucket. This Plymouth in one with 5 minutes to go here in the game. Ball six takes a seat. Ramsey back in for Plymouth. Inbound Northwestern. Maggard left of the basket. And this the cut into Beachy. Up strong. Foul from behind by Neilinger. And we'll see that one coming. Once Beachy got inside on Neilinger, that one was going to go to him. So, with that being the 7th team foul on Plymouth, Northwestern shooting free throws for the rest of this game. And to the free throw line is Kirk Beachy, the 6-foot senior. And he buries the first one. Caleb Haddon will come back into the game. Nick Neilinger will take a seat. Second free throw by Beachy to make this a 3-point lead. Right now it's 47-45. The free throw's up and no good. Sanders a rebound and he leaps over everybody to score. 49-45. So they get a big spread there. Now the deficit's 4. Davis, right corner, Haddon for three on the way. Got fouled, no call. After that three, he got hit by Maggard and was let go. Even though he missed the shot. Maggard has the ball for Northwestern. Left side Richardson. And now here's where Northwestern really becomes a good basketball team, ball control team. Lob down low to Beachy, stepped out of bounds, turnover. Maybe we'll start saying some more nice things here.
I think Randy's got to get back at the bucket here. It's got to be a Randy Davis free throw or a bucket. Down 49-45.
Randy across the timeline. Has the ball. 1-on-1. Costa fumbled it. Got it back. Protects. Kicked it to Haddon. Haddon. Back to Randy. Left angle high. Randy 1-on-1 with Beachy. Randy to the right side. Hodges. Welch trying to fight on the post. Hodges to the paint. Back out to Randy on the catch high. Randy with the ball. One gets to. Just got it to Haddon in the corner. A three. Score! Caleb Haddon. Plymouth trails by one again on the big three. Maggard. Top of the key for Northwestern. Harassed by Hodges. Right side Beachy. Top of the key Richardson. Hodges on him. Richardson to the far corner. We lost Maggard in the corner for three. He got it. Oh, that is just ice in the veins right there, folks. 52-48. 3.5 left. Haddon on the right side. Down low, Welch. Pushes it up to the foul. So Welch, he went up strong, drew the foul. So it'll be Welch going to the free throw line for some big free throws here. We've got to hit these. There's no margin for error right now.
No margin for error. 48-52.
We've got to hit the free throws if we're going to stay in this game. Here comes the first free throw. That looks good. And it rolls in.
And Welch now with 7 points.
And we'll have one more free throw coming. It's 52-49. Welch in the postseason. 9-12 coming into the night. That short-armed it. Can't get the roll. Costa will rebound, and Northwestern will have a 3-point lead on this possession. To the right side, Richardson. Richardson hands it off to Maggard. 1-on-1 with Hodges. Maggard, got away with a carry. That ball bounced near his neck. Richardson. Whistle sounds, timeout call by Northwestern. Now it'll be interesting to see what Northwestern's going to do here out of this timeout. They have a 3-point lead, 52-49, under 3 to go in the game. We're back at 30-second break on AM 50. Skills to the max tonight. Northwestern ball in front of the cheerleading section across the way. The officials clear them out for this inbound. Costa will do the honors here. And it'll be into the hands of Maggard. Who else? Started up by Hodges. Maggard almost picked off by Haddon. Xavier Sanders has it. Sanders will hand it back off. A three by Richardson, way off the mark, and the rebound out of bounds.
Why would you shoot that shot at that moment in time?
Well, take it. And now Plymouth needs to take advantage of it.
He's an out of bounds air ball, off balance, three.
Davis has the basketball across the timeline. The three-pointer ties up. Davis drives in and scores with no bucket. He was fouled before the shot.
It should be Northwestern's seventh. Randy Davis is at the line.
Well, that evens up the playing field at the free throw line now. That's 3 fouls now on Northwestern's Cameron Gossel. Each team with 7 fouls, and Randy Davis to the free throw line. He is 4 for 5 tonight. Hits that one. Plymouth trails by 2. Boy, one more here would sure boost his confidence here. 52-50.
22 points for Randy right now.
Can Davis get it? It's up.
That's 23 points for Randy.
Gossel inbounds. Northwestern has the ball. They have a 1-point lead, 52-51, 2.5 to go in the game. With it on the left side, Beachy to the corner, Richardson. Down low to Sanders. Sanders one-on-one with Welch. Sanders wants to take him, and now he finds Richardson. Right elbow spin, moving the lane, got away the walk. Floats it up, still missed it. Davis got the rebound. He's got Haddon in front of him, so Davis will get it across the timeline and keep the ball. Davis one-on-one, handed it up to Haddon. Right now, right corner, Davis. Davis still looking. Near the top, and they'll go to the top of the key. Skip to the corner, Haddon. Shot fake three. Now to the top, Hodges. Now right elbow. Works to Davis. Davis back out to Hodges. To Davis. Oh, fumbled the ball. And it's stolen away by Maggard. Maggard fell from behind by Haddon to try to get the steal. So Haddon called for the foul. Maggard goes to the free throw line. They hold his right hip.
So he gives Northwestern credit for getting back. Randy wanted to take that one-on-one after he got the steal, after he got the rebound, but Northwestern just denied him the opportunity.
Well, he had it, fumbled it, and it even bounced on Randy's head because he didn't know where it was. And Maggard, the wrong person for Plymouth to be there, was able to snatch it and get the steal.
At least we're going to make him shoot the threes. Nice hustle by Caleb Haddon.
Maggard at the free throw line for the free throws. First one is up, and that is good. Smooth. This southpaw's got a nice touch.
10 points for the young man. 2-point game with a minute 52 left.
53-51. Maggard at the free throw line for a second free throw. It's up. That's good. Big free throw makes this a 2-point, make that a 3-point game here. 54-51. Plymouth will inbound. Davis has the basketball, and they'll bring it up across the timeline. Randy one-on-one with Gossel. Maggard there was on the help. Now down low in the Welch. Back out to Hodges. Now to Randy. Randy to Haddon. Reverse to the corner to Randy. Good catch. Randy to the left elbow. Forced back out. Now over to Haddon. Far lane. Now to Haddon. Can't skip it. Needs help. Popping out at the elbow. Welch. Right side Hodges. Hodges now to Welch to the post up. Turns around his man. Forced up a bad shot. And Northwestern comes away with it. Maggard has the ball as we're down to a minute 8. 3-point lead for Northwestern. Beachy drives. Almost out of control. Now to Richardson. Richardson stops through, and he is fouled by Randy. Stopping the clock at a minute 1. So, 54-51 Northwestern. And Richardson will go to the free throw line here for the Tigers.
Yeah, Ryan further off the block than he thought he was there. Just couldn't finish that one.
There's the first shot up by Richardson. Rolls in. 4-point difference. 2-possession game now. Tough break for the Pilgrims. That last possession for the home team just was a big one. Free throw up, and that's good.
Richardson hits 2 big ones.
Nilager checks into the game for Plymouth. Hodges will be the one to take the seat. So here we go. The inbound pass going to be grabbed by Nilager. Down on the right side, Davis a 3. It's up, it's good! Timeout Plymouth, and it's now down to 2. Well, Jim Gish was livid at his defense for letting that happen because he was warning him before it even happened.
Right.
Timeout, Northwestern. Plymouth rather. We'll be back after this 30.
U.S. Granules in Plymouth.
Press put on by Plymouth. They're trying to deny Maggard, and they do. It comes into Richardson's hands. Wentz trying to slow him down. Richardson keeps the ball. Richardson now in the front court. Spins from length of his man. Richardson drives. Finds his cutter Sanders. Here's the goal. And the ball loose off of Northwestern. Plymouth ball. Plymouth ball.
Wow.
Sanders tried to go a big shot with a dunk, and he missed it.
If that makes the difference here, that will be something.
So a missed dunk by Sanders, a 3-point play if the Plymouth could win it, a 2-1 tie. So here we go, folks. It's batting down to halftime. Inbound, Davis will pick up at half court. Now to the right side. That was a foul by Maggard. Stops the clock at 35 seconds. Well, you know, John Scott not very happy with time officials because we started the clock without it got touched.
Right.
And it shouldn't have. So now we've got to figure out a way.
Yeah, this is all about free
throws right here. Plymouth trailing by 2. Nilager at the free throw line. 56-54 Northwestern.
This is a 1-and-1.
Timeout, Northwestern. So with that timeout, we'll take another 30. 35 seconds left. 2 of Nick Nilager's biggest free throws of his career coming up when we come back. With 35 seconds left. So here we go. Nick Nilager, the Plymouth senior, with his first free throw. Too hard! Tip by left! Nilager got it back! Harden to Davis. Shot fake. Kick him to the wing. Nilager shot fake 3. Baseline kick out. Caught Davis. 24 seconds left. And Davis in trouble. Got it to the corner. Heading back out to Randy. 18 seconds to 3. Off the rim. Puts it up. Missed it. Bruce Paul Wells got it back. Johnson got it back to rim. To Davis. To 3. And now Plymouth will have to play defense. An aspect over the years traditionally has been a forte and has won many ball games over the years. Will it win it tonight? 8.9 seconds left is going to dictate that. Randy Davis, a huge 3. Well, I thought we probably needed to slow it down just a little bit more, Larry, but oh man, Brian Welch. If Plymouth wins this game, well, Brian Welch, well, he missed it, and then he got it down.
And then he got his own rebound, kind of tipped it around, got it out to Randy. Randy jump stop, set himself, and buried it. It's all about defense now. Jeremy Austin, the best defensive players we've got out there right now.
Here we go, baby.
Now, where do they go?
Go down. Well, I tell you, Maggard is going to have a touch somewhere along.
He's going to have the ball inside, I think, the Sanders. They only need 1 point. They got 8.9 seconds. Jeremy Ren's going to try to put pressure on. Randy's going to match up with Maggard.
There we go. Timeout, John Scott. Before the inbound. Wow.
Full timeout. Joel Brindo's drawing something up. Coach Scott said Joel take it over.
You know, and what does that say about the coaching staff this year for the Plymouth Pilgrims?
Yep.
Joe Grindle, a former Jack Edison player. Kevin Stuckmeyer, a former Jack Edison player. And here it is, drawing up a play for a possible regional title against the number 5 team in the state of Indiana. What a great opportunity. This game has had several opportunities for outstanding storylines.
I tell you, this Northwestern team is so good, Tony. Man, I'm scared to death. I mean, they are so good at scoring. There's 8.9 seconds left. See what happens. That's all you can do is play it out. Obviously, Maggers and Sanders, this is their senior year. This is their career.
So here we go. Can the Plymouth defense?
Look how calm Sanders is way down there. He's just a stud.
Nobody's pressuring the inbounds play. So give it to Plymouth. Let's Maggard have it. Picked up with 5 seconds. Maggard drives, spins in the lane, throws it up. No, they call a foul with 2.7 seconds left. Maggard goes to the free throw line.
Randy Davis straight up, blocked it, had the ball.
Oh, an incredible call by the official, and Maggard will go to the line. And now we'll see what happens here. Timeout, Plymouth. Well, you hate to see that kind of happen this late in the game, but Maggard looked like he kind of pinned himself deep into the paint right around the volleyball line, and it looked like we may have had it stopped, but we didn't. Well, if you're John Scott, here's what you got to do. You got to play for the fact that Maggard's going to hit.
Well, that's right. You got to draw it out.
Well, now you got to draw up what you're going to do after the free throw.
That's exactly what LB did at the state championship. You just drove it down there one-on-one, threw him out, got the foul, and hit the free throws.
57-56. Plymouth with a 1-point lead, but Josh Maggard, being the cool cucumber that he's been all year, all career long for Northwestern, will go to the free throw line. Now he's got to definitely make one to tie the game. 2 will give his team the lead. But I'll tell you, Larry, if he doesn't make both, whoever we got on the low blocks has got to get Xavier Sanders out of there, because he is going to bum rush that basket.
Yeah, I'm going to match him up. I'm assuming we're going to match him up with Ryan no matter where.
Welch now switches over to get play on Sanders. But Josh Maggard with some free throws coming. He has yet to miss tonight. He's only had to hit one to complete a 3-point play. And ties the game. 57-57. That's a big bucket right there. Bucci now checks into the game for Northwestern. Well, we've seen 2 money men have a great game tonight, Randy Davis and Josh Maggard. This for the lead for Northwestern. Tied at 57. The free throw's good. Timeout Plymouth with 2.7 seconds left, and we got to go the length of the floor. Now, folks, I assure you this. 2.7 seconds is enough time to get a shot away. And we've won a couple of ball games, even postseason games, with that much time on the clock. Wow. But execution has got to work. Northwestern has a 1-point lead, 58-57, thanks to Josh Maggard. And his 2 free throws that he got when he was fouled with 2.7 seconds left.
Wow, what a call by the officials. A lot of times they don't call that on the last 4 seconds, but they did it for state championships for the girls, and they did here at the semi-state championships against the boys. Tough call. Randy straight up. Wow.
Okay. Well, here we go, folks. I'm going to tell you something. This is it. This is what you do.
You got to get Maggard to hit his free throws.
All right. Smooth. What a great game. This has been a fun game. So here we go. Well, who's going to fire up the shot here? Right now, we got 3 at the 10-second line, and now timeout called by Northwestern as they wanted to see how we were lining up for this inlet.
Wow, this game was over if he doesn't blow that whistle because Randy blocked it and had the rebound. So then the whistle came in. Putting Maggard at the line to shoot two, he hit them both.
High school basketball, you never know what you're going to get.
No.
You'll never know.
Man, 9 times out of 10, Tony, they let that call go at the end of the game.
9 times out of 10, but that one time was tonight. So, we got to focus on this one last shot. So we're going to have to go to the length of the court. Randy Davis is underneath the basket here. Folks, and I assure you, we have drawn up plays like this before. Welch will have to inbound with Castle poking pressure on the inbound play. So here we go. Here we go. 2.7 seconds left. Plymouth trying by 1. Welch goes to midcourt. Top of Randy. Oh, the midcourt. He saw the midcourt. He missed out against Northwestern. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And Davis will go to the free throw line.
Unbelievable.
Now, here again, folks, if we were to go back and look at Mr. Boyer's tape, I don't know if that was a foul or not. Richardson looked like he was going after the ball as well.
They blew that right away, though.
He did. Now, Davis with 1 free throw here out of his 2 can tie it up. 2 will get Plymouth to lead with 1.5 seconds left. The first one by Davis is up. It rolled in. 58-58.
That was a 1-on-1, so that had to roll in.
We're tied at 58. This could be for the game. The free throw by Davis. It's up. It's good. Northwestern inbound. They throw it away. They throw it away. They throw it away. Oh my God. 0.7 seconds left. 59-58 Plymouth. This is unbelievable.
It was touched, so it should be here, I think. No, we're going to take it underneath.
This is unbelievable. The outlet pass, run away. So here we go. Put up a inbound. Volstich. They throw it in.
There's no timeouts left.
And they got 1.5 seconds left on the clock.
Sorry.
John Scott looked at it.
All right, I'm sorry.
There we go. Welch will be the one to inbound. We could be going to a semi-state. Here it is. Welch throws it out. Intercepted. No good. The stop of half court. No good. Plymouth wins. Plymouth wins. Plymouth wins. What an amazing ball game.
What an amazing
win in the city last night. For the interim head coach, John Scott will continue. One more weekend. John Scott falls to his knees. And what a tremendous win. What a gutsy performance by this Plymouth Pelican team. Amazing. Simply amazing.
I'm right there with Tony tonight. If you can't hear, I'm sorry. But that was just amazing.
Simply amazing.
Now that we're calmed down, Plymouth did win 59-58 if you can't hear us out there.
59-58, your final score. Plymouth regional champions. Folks,
unbelievable.
We're going to try to rehash this play, maybe the tail end of this contest after this 2-minute break. Oh, baby, back to the Construction Coast game in just a moment.
they wanted to make this last 3 more seconds.
I'd like to talk about your bench a little bit, Caleb, and Paul Suits off the bench today.
Yeah, Sam had a good offensive game once again. He had a real good game this afternoon. He made a couple plays on the inside tonight that really helped us also. Caleb, you know, he missed his first at least 2 shots and maybe even 3 shots. But a shooter, as you know, is going to keep shooting. I had confidence that he was going to get the job done. That's why I left him in there over Nick in that second half. Caleb, I thought, had a good eye. He hit 2 or 3 big shots for us to keep pulling us back and give us some chance, and that's why I left him in there. I also thought Caleb did a great job defensively there. I see a little spark every once in a while out of him, and he got out and denied just a little bit more and just did a great job.
What did you do with Sanders early in the game and late that you knew
Really the same thing we've tried to do with all good point guards. Marcus Johnson and Bruce Grimm. We just try to get them on an angle. So they aren't. Oh, I'm sorry, Sanders. Tried to force him out a little bit farther to catch the ball. He was catching the ball, I thought, a little bit too much on the block. And when we doubled on him, he's a great passer out of there. He's got a guy cutting backside. So we talked to Ryan and Blaine about forcing him out to catch the ball maybe 10 feet from the basket rather than 5 or 6 feet from the basket. And I don't know how many points he got in the second half, though. It was fewer than what he got in the first half.
Is it something that you guys kind of made an adjustment and saw Kankakee Valley do a little bit in that second half? Because Sanders wasn't that much of a factor in that second half as well in that first game.
You got me, Tony. I don't know. I don't know if he got tired or what it was, but, you know, I'm just so proud of our kids that we get to play another week, whatever it amounts to.
The grit of this particular group just never ceases to amaze you, does it?
You know, we did it early in the tournament against St. Joe. We found a way, and, you know, we found a way today. I'm sure there are lots of people looking to take off, get out of here a little bit too soon, but they don't know the heart and the character of our kids. And, you know, when you got Randy out there doing it for you, the other kids don't want to let Randy down. And we had some other kids make some plays too, so just so proud of our kids.
John, you know, time and time again, you ask Randy to do so much, and then you ask everybody else to step in and do their thing. It's just absolutely amazing. It's just absolutely dumbfounding how well these kids seem to execute, especially at the timeouts. I saw you use Kevin Stuckmeyer and some game plan. I saw you, Joe Grindle, use a game plan in between the timeouts that were very, very, very special. And yet, here they are making the difference.
Oh, I can't say enough about what Kevin and Joel have done this year. They've been doing it all year long for us. Hi, Zach. I'm sweating right now.
Sweat away.
Yeah, Kevin and Joel, I just make out a practice plan and they go do it for us. You know, when I'm done at the end of this year, they've got to get some consideration for this job, and they, you know, the people around here don't really understand how important they are to our program. Thanks, Justin. The only ones that know are our players, and they know every time out there on the floor in practice that they get it done for us as a team, and I'm just so blessed to have them out there with me.
An amazing sectional, an amazing regional, and we're going to the semi-state. Isn't this amazing?
Oh, it is. We get to go to wherever, Warsaw or Lafayette, and we just want to keep representing Plymouth wherever we go.
John Pulsimo, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, babe. You deserve it.
Thank you very much, Tony.
There he is, John Scott, head coach of the Plymouth Pilgrims. An amazing opportunity for this Plymouth Pilgrim team. Just the Cinderella story continues. Caleb Haddon, got to talk to you. Come here, son. Time and time again, we ask Caleb to do so much, especially knock down the big threes. You hit a couple, especially that fourth quarter, young man. Talk about the effort.
Well, I don't know. I just knew somebody had to come up and step up and knock down some shots besides Randy. Else we were going to make it. So I just decided it was about time to get some confidence and put it in.
You also had a great defensive stop in that fourth quarter as well. What happened there?
I don't know. I just buckled down and said you got to get this done. Man, this is your last chance for the season. If you don't do it now, you're not going to do it till next season. So
how much fun is this?
Oh, it's amazing. Like there's nothing like it.
Well, we got a semi-state. Baby, ready to win that one?
Oh heck yeah, I am.
Let's go. Nice job, kid.
Thanks.
All right, Caleb Haddon. Once again, just one of the many unsung heroes of this Plymouth Pilgrim team, time and time again. And we're going to get a chance hopefully to talk with Randy Davis here. Randy, we'll get him here in just a second. Randy, congratulations, baby. This has got to feel great. Feels good. You know, all game long, they were on you. They were really going to work you over, and you knew that. And going into this one, especially in that fourth quarter, you didn't get your first shot away, I don't think, until what, a minute left?
Yeah, well, we knew that they were pinching in like real close every time I got it. They were kind of leaving our other shooters open a little bit more. And when the killer came in the game, we hit those couple shots, just kind of spread them out a little bit, which really helped us out.
Randy, just another great exhibition of never giving up. And obviously, refs don't usually call that foul. Did he hit you in the jaw right down here? It looked like to me.
When he spun, yeah, he came back, and when he went up and hit, he hit me in the jaw, but they called the foul on me, so.
Hey, going to semi-state.
Free throw, buddy.
Hey,
Here we go, baby.
Oh boy, it's Randy Davis. Look at these kids lined up to see Randy. How about that, Randy Davis? Go get him, kid. How about that? You know, that's what these kids mean to these small kids. What a tremendous scenario this is. Austin Hodges, come here, son. Hey, you know, there's only a 1-point difference on that board, my friend. You realize you had a couple of big buckets in this one?
I guess. I mean, it doesn't seem like that much at the time, but I guess when it all comes down to it, the big ones, huh?
You know, and I'll tell you, what's been fun to watch is the fact that you guys not only find ways to win, but you execute. And this is so reminiscent of what last year's team, why they were so successful. And talk a little bit about the closing seconds of this game. I mean, my gosh, where emotions could run wild on this one, because it sure did with Larry and I. You guys really kept calm, and you just executed.
I think it's all the stuff we do in practice. We do these kind of games all the time in practice, and I think just coming out here, this is like a practice time, and we didn't even think about losing. I think we had winning on our mind the whole entire time.
So enjoy this, baby.
I will.
There it is. Austin Hodges. All right, big up, baby. Oh, man, we continue the Van Dyke Construction postgame show. We got more people we're going to try to reel in here as this one goes on. So what we're going to do is take a 30-second break. And we're going to come back here to the Rock. 59-58 the final. Plymouth with the victory. Right, well, wait a minute. Come here, son. Before we go into break. Big Daddy. Now, I know you make money. I know you can make them. But you have the presence of mind to stick with it, get the rebounds, and make a difference.
Yeah.
Talk about that for a minute.
Well, I missed a few bunnies today, morning game, and I think I missed one at the end of the game today. But I think luckily Randy ended up getting a rebound. And he hit a big three to put us up one before all the drama happened there with 2 seconds to go.
You had to Simon taking on the Sanders kid, 6'6". How tough was it all night long?
No, he's an unbelievable player. He's an unbelievable athlete. I don't know how he did it, but he's a great player. I mean, it's just a privilege to play against guys like that, you know, and just see where I'm at. And I mean, he was unbelievable today.
You know, you've won three amazing games in the sectional, 2 incredible performances here in the regional. It's one of those scenarios where you got to believe.
Yeah, you know, we were down 6 at halftime. They hadn't really seen Plymouth basketball yet, and we came out in that third quarter and showed them how